Here come the teams. A team near the top against a side close to the bottom. The Etihad Stadium hosts a clash of Premier League contrast this afternoon, with both sides eyeing up the points for different reasons. Manchester City can move to the top of the table with a win, for a few hours at least, while West Ham United would love to wriggle out of the bottom three with Christmas just around the corner. The form guide and the history books have this firmly down as a home win, so what can the visitors do to make it their day? Well, some of those fans from down south have travelled with hope, perhaps not too much expectation, but we'll see how proceedings unfold here today. News. Of course, Lucas Paquetá, one of those players who in the past has been heavily linked with a move here. On the opposition side today and looking to make his mark, as is Phil Foden, who finds O'Reilly. Foden will drift in and around those attacking areas. Last 3 Premier League games have brought 5 goals and 1 assist. Here is Foden, looking for Haaland! And again! Well, you can't give him 2 chances. He just loves playing West Ham United, and they just can't stop him. Double figures against the Hammers for Erling Haaland, and the deadlock is broken inside 5 minutes.
Yes, the quality of passing, movement. Haaland one opportunity, but he swipes it across. He sort of even didn't really snatch at the first one, didn't catch it so clean, but it's this pass really good. Foden on the travel, and he has the ability to pick people out as it drives across, and it's a really good, strong goal. Good finish, as you mentioned. Who would back against Haaland getting a hat-trick?
And that is 148 Manchester City goals. Today is appearance number 169. And there's one of the scorers from that win, O'Reilly, just losing out. Jared Bowen. And that nearly crept in. Well, certainly nearly found Somerville. It was in between a cross and a shot, and it nearly worked out.
City trying to overplay that little flick initially. That's what won't please the manager.
Nico Gonzalez. 10 minutes to the break here. Manchester City on top, but looking for that all-important second. Cherki. Reinders! Areola called into action.
Good save, worked well. Reinders on that back foot, just waiting for the chances to turn. It's good initial play, just tries for that far corner. Doesn't strike it as true as what you would like. Decent save.
Little scoop for all those in the middle. Down goes Somerville. Down goes Foden as well. On goes Cherki. And Haaland, bit of room for him. Reinders takes it with him and does the business. It really was only a matter of time before Manchester City was celebrating a second. Fast feet and a fine finish, and it's 2-0.
You just called it, haven't you, about him scoring away from home, but now Reinders getting into good positions. They keep it alive so well. They don't let West Ham out, and that little touch there, sensational. Reverse passes all around, and the quick one from Haaland. It's a wonderful touch. There it is. That sets it off, and everybody in tandem moving quickly. A clean finish. Goalkeeper no chance.
As Somerville drifts through towards Bowen, Donnarumma saves. Manchester City desperately trying to keep West Ham out, and relieved to see that fly over the top from Fernandes.
You say he doesn't really have too much to do, and then he has to come alive. Concentration levels. You ask him what Nuno had said to him. Big save, strong right hand. The follow-up's poor, really. Oh, he's under pressure. Finally, Somerville in behind. Initially, he does well. And it's this one here. He reads it. Good, strong saves.
In from O'Reilly. Bouncing away from Foden, who fouls. West Ham United allowed to go. Paquetá for Bowen. He manages to steal in behind O'Reilly. Somerville with him. Jared Bowen! They are starting to make things happen, though, West Ham United.
He's got real quality. Just looking the breakaway. Runs from deep. Fantastic run. Nick O'Reilly can't touch him. Lets him go. He's got to get a little bit closer, but he's very good at this. Drags it onto that right. Agonisingly close to the far corner. Focus all the way. Pep was on his knees. Knows exactly what that could have been.
There's Bowen. And Potts just let it roll away. Nunes to Savinho. And he's got help here in the form of Rico Lewis and Haaland maybe, and still! It's just inevitable. When it rolls his way, there's only ever really one result. 2 for Haaland, 3 for Manchester City, and that should be game, set and match.
That's a good run, good ball, Nunes. And he's really clever here with this pass. It just runs away, but it doesn't get any better, does it? Defending, not really clear. Right in front of goal. So simple for him. But he's got to be in those positions, he's got to be in the right area, just sniffs them out. But his finishing, the quality is there for all to see. And the hat-trick's on.
Here goes Somerville, tiptoeing in behind, and saved by the face of Donnarumma, it would seem.
To be ready, don't you? Wherever it comes your way, but it's a big save, this. Stays upright, doesn't know too much about it. You say make yourself as big as you possibly can. Let's see there, side of his head.
Mukasa. Nunes for Lewis and Foden. Very nearly something special from him. Alphonse Areola had to watch it all the way over.
I haven't seen too much of Foden this afternoon. It's a nice strike, reminds you of the quality.
And that's that. With Christmas around the corner, Manchester City climb to the top of the Premier League tree. Arsenal can have their say on who is the festive #1 later. But Pep Guardiola and co are keeping the wins coming and are keeping the Gunners honest in the process. Erling Haaland key to the victory. 2 goals and 1 assist as he proves to be a real problem yet again for West Ham United. Tijani Reinders also on target in a day that Manchester City pretty much controlled from start to finish. It ends at the Etihad. Manchester City 3, West Ham United 0.